present at a hanging. The whispers around Daniel Baker, a weathered old man living near Lebanon, Iowa, spoke of a dark secret. The townsfolk suspected him of murdering a peddler who had sought shelter at his home in 1853. It was a dangerous time for traveling salesmen, especially in the sparsely populated West. They traversed lonely roads, often relying on the generosity of strangers for hospitality. This put them in contact with all sorts of characters, some less scrupulous than others, and a salesman with a lighter pack and a heavier purse would sometimes vanish. His final known location, a secluded farm owned by a man of questionable character. Baker, universally known as Old Man Baker, fit this description perfectly. The community had witnessed the peddler's arrival at his house, but no one had seen him leave. His disappearance, coupled with Baker's gruff demeanor and a growing sense of unease in the town, cemented the suspicion. 7 years later, Reverend Cummings, a well-known Baptist minister, was driving past Baker's farm on a moonlit night. A thin veil of mist hung low, obscuring the details of the landscape, but the air was surprisingly clear. Cummings, always a cheerful soul, whistled a tune as he drove, occasionally encouraging his horse with friendly words. As he approached a rickety bridge over a dry ravine, he saw a figure standing on it, sharply defined against the hazy forest behind. The figure was unmistakably a peddler, laden with a pack and carrying a walking stick. He stood frozen in a daze, seemingly oblivious to his surroundings, like a sleepwalker. Cummings reined in his horse, offering a friendly greeting and inviting the man to share his ride. The man raised his head and looked directly at the minister, but offered no response and remained motionless. Cummings, persistent in his good nature, repeated his invitation. Suddenly, the man thrust his hand forward, pointing downwards towards the ravine. Cummings looked down but saw nothing unusual. When he looked back, the figure had vanished. The horse, which had been restless throughout the encounter, whinnied in terror and bolted. By the time Cummings regained control, he was at the top of a hill, looking back. And there, standing on the bridge, in the same position as before, was the figure. This time, a sense of the supernatural chilled Cummings to his core. He drove home as fast as his horse could carry him. Upon reaching home, he recounted his experience to his family. The next morning, accompanied by 2 of his neighbors, John White Corwell and Abner Razor, he returned to the bridge. There, hanging from a beam, they found the body of Old Man Baker. As they removed the body, they disturbed the loose soil beneath, revealing a nearly complete skeleton. It was the peddler's remains. A double inquest was held, a chilling spectacle of justice and unanswered questions. The coroner's jury found that Daniel Baker had died by his own hand, driven to madness, but that Samuel Moritz, the missing peddler, had been murdered. The identity of the murderer remained unknown, adding to the unsettling mystery. The Bridge of Whispers, as it came to be known, became a place of eerie silence, haunted by the ghosts of a forgotten tragedy. It served as a reminder that even in the seemingly peaceful expanse of the Iowa Prairie, darkness could lurk, secrets could be buried, and the truth could remain elusive, forever whispering in the wind. The end. If you like the story, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Was there anything that surprised you? Who's your favorite character in the story? I can't wait to hear your thoughts.